Hello there guys, today I'm here to do a fun video for you and it is the 10 baby names I love but won't be using. So a couple of you guys actually asked me to do this tag video, as well as I get a decent amount of messages asking for baby name help from a lot of our Flood fan members over on our vlog channel. So I thought that this video would probably be a good idea to do. If you're new to my channel, you may not know that we are a unique name loving family. My oldest daughter is named Revelyn and my youngest daughter is named Arian. So both of their names I did actually make up, even though they are in existence. I learned after the fact that they did already exist, which isn't really shocking to me because the way that I come up with names is I look at names already in existence and then I tweak them and change them a little bit into the way that I think sounds prettier, better, or whatever. So the reason I am not using these names is because we only use R and A names first for our kids, and we only are planning on 2 more. So I already know what names those are and I didn't include these in this list. Let's get on to it. And I came up with 3 girl names, 3 boy names, and 4 gender neutral names. So because I like to make up names, a few of these on here I did make up, but then when I researched them a little bit, I found out that they did exist, which was awesome because it meant that I could give you guys name meanings, rankings for popularity, things like that. So let's get started. So first up for the girls' names is Remington. This is one of my all-time favorite names, especially the nickname Remy, but my husband Ryan did not like the name. It was taken off of our list even before I got pregnant, but if Ryan had liked it, it probably would have actually ended up being Revelyn's name because I liked it better than Revelyn, but the husband didn't like it. That's okay though, Revelyn's definitely a Revelyn. But Remington means from the Raven Estate, and it was number 374 on the popularity charts in 2016. So it's a unique name, but it's definitely not unheard of, but I definitely love it. And I just think that it's very pretty, sophisticated still, and just, I don't know, it's very delicate. I just really like it. I really like the name. So the next name is Rayleigh, and this is one that I did make up and I couldn't find really much information at all on it. There were no meanings listed anywhere, and so I ended up just taking the different parts of the name to come up with a meaning on my own. So Ray means regal and Lee means lion. So I just came up with a name meaning of regal lion, which I thought kind of fit. And the only thing statistically that I could find for it was in 2016, I believe it was, there were 9 out of 1 million people with this name. So definitely a very, very, very unique name. And my third favorite is Nile. This is an Ethiopian or African name, and I just think that it is absolutely beautiful. It means mountain goat, which isn't the most beautiful definition, but I just think that the name Nile just, I don't know, it's just so pretty. I really like it. So that's definitely my third favorite girl name. So next is on to boys. My first and has been a long-time favorite is Kellen. I actually grew up with a Kellen when I was a kid. He's the only Kellen I've ever met, ever known, but that name has just stuck with me. I just think it's a beautiful little boy name, and I really like it. It means swamp or slender, which I'm not really sure what that means, but in 2016 it was number 411 on the popularity charts. Next on my boys list is Arian, and if I was to have another boy, we already have our boy A name picked out, Arian would be next on my list. Hands down, definitely. I think this is such a strong name. I could definitely see it going all throughout from a baby to a toddler to an adult without an issue, and I just think that it's a very strong name. It means golden life, and on the popularity charts it was number 7,368, so it's extremely unique, and you probably aren't going to come in contact with someone in your lifetime with that name. And my last favorite is Calden. I think if it was spelled with a C, I would not like it as much, but I really gravitate towards K names for some reason, especially for boys. So I just really like the way that it looks. And this is a Tibetan name, and it means of the golden age. And in the popularity charts for 2016, it was number 5,846. So definitely another very unique name. So onto my gender neutral list, at number 7 is Kyler. And I think that this would work for both boys and girls. It definitely leans more towards boy, especially with the meaning. It means bowman or archer. So it sounds a bit more manly, but I definitely think that it could work for a girl or boy, in my opinion at least. And it was number 297 on the popularity charts in 2016, so it's a little bit more well known, though I had not actually ever heard it before looking for names, but I do think that it's a very pretty name. Number 8 on my list is Saison. So I don't know if I like the spelling of this or what I like about it, but when I saw it, I really liked it. This is a French name and it means season, and this popularity I'm gonna have to name I'm gonna have to look like this because I would not remember these numbers, was number 162,886. So yeah, you're not gonna come in contact with anyone in this name probably ever in your lifetime, unless you name your child it. But I really think that it is a beautiful name for a boy or a girl. I think it's a little more on the boy side, but definitely would work for either. So number 9 is one of my favorites. It's a well-known one for sure, and that is Henley. This is an English name and it means high meadow. I just think that for a boy or a girl, it is just a beautiful name. I absolutely love it. The spelling of it, saying it, I just really like it. And this was number 673 on the popularity charts. And my last one at number 10 is Aisley. I think some people would fight me on this, that this is a girl name, but I really think that it would work for both. I like it for both boys and girls, and it means from the ash tree. Ashley, which is my actual first name, if you guys don't know, well, it's not anymore. Arianna was my middle name. It's all I ever went by, so I did end up legally changing it for legal purposes because I started signing things Arianna and it was not a good thing. Confused everyone, doctors, things, but anyways, and Ashley means ash tree, and so I just always grew up being like, ash tree, like what? That's not fun. But I really do like the name Aisley, and it was number 2,727 on the popularity charts in 2016, so it's definitely a very unique name. So I am sure that my taste is going to be very different from some people's when it comes to names, and I totally respect that. Some people really like very classic names, some people like really unique names, some people like to name their children objects. No judgment. When it comes to baby names, they're very important to me, and I think they're important in different ways to people. Some people, it's really important that the name stands for something in their past history of their family, or that it's just a really strong name and unique. For some people, it's just the persona or personality that they get from the name themselves before they even meet the baby. When you think about it, like, your name is, I don't know, it's one of the biggest and first known facts about a person, and I just really like them. I don't know why I like names so much, but it's something I find super interesting. But anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.